Is that supposed to happen today?
Yeah. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 warning letters that Logan will send out when she's back in the office Monday, which by the way, she was doing training all week.
She back today or tomorrow?
She drove back yesterday after training so that she could be back at her second job. But
So she'll be in on Monday.
yep, she'll be back here on Monday, so she'll send out the warning letters, and Bob will go and turn off the one turn-off that we had, the one person who didn't listen. And then, yeah. So that totals in delinquency fees is $1,827. And then the other delinquency fees, which are threatened to max potential threatening, they're turned off already, are $2,090.
Most of that's a maybe, right?
Correct. Yep, and yeah, 30.
The normal situation.
They're 2 months behind. Sometimes that happens. I don't know, and then they'll make a double payment and.
It's federal government, nothing
Yeah.
can happen.
Yeah.
Understandably.
But, yeah, sometimes it gets like that and then they catch back up, so.
So I had a question on delinquencies. So somewhere in July, we turned over last year's delinquents to the tax people.
Yep.
And people had kind of a last minute chance to correct that, right?
Yep.
What kind of numbers corrected it before? How many people had to go to tax, I guess, is the question. I wasn't here for the last board meeting.
Well, quite a number, but that was because it was last year for LIDs, and LIDs obviously are vacant land, so there's nothing, they don't even have infrastructure. So a lot of people actually get tax cuts for not paying them, and then we certify them to their property taxes. So I do that every year. As far as water and sewer accounts are concerned, sewer, we can't turn anything off. I think we had 4 accounts there, and then we had about a 50% success rate on the water customers for saying we're going to certify it and they didn't pay. So, would you like to see the final certification list?
Oh, sure.
Okay.
Just curious.
Real quick, without publicly shaming them when we hide their names.
Oh, I can look at it some other time.
Oh, okay. Well, I can just pop it up and hide a column. There we go.
I didn't understand the whole part about allowing my property to get certified. It doesn't work for me, but
Yeah.
Well,
apparently it doesn't concern other people.
In total,
you
we
get a bill
certified.
every month, you get upcharged on that bill every month, and you get 90 days to try and get your act
I
together.
get it.
You know, if it was Visa, you'd just already be at the credit bureau, and they'd be after you that way. And so, I mean, I don't have very much sympathy for
was half of it.
people who can't pay their bills.
Correct. So we certified 12,640. The LIDs were half of it. Another 3,600 was sewer, so nothing else we can do there. And so 2,905 of it was water.
Which is what percentage of our annual water budget?
It's so incremental.
Right.
It's a couple percent.
And
Right.
those are
That's my
people who
point.
are already turned off on the list. So
Yeah.
we already have a process, our delinquency process that works. We send them a warning letter, 95% of them pay, 1 or 2 slip through the cracks, we turn them off, they pay their bill, we do it again.
Right.
So I mean, most
Rinse and repeat.
were 90 days out on like $300. So
Right.
it's not a huge deal. We always get it somehow.
That's the nice
And-
thing about this business.
Yeah, right.
Private business, you don't just.
Yeah.
And like with the certifications, you know, we can wait 3 years until we get them, while we're also getting the income from 3 years ago. So it's just
Right.
consistently turning
It's
over.
just a moving.
Yeah,
It does take a long time, doesn't
it does.
Because
Government.
we're government.
Yeah.
All right, delinquent
Lots of
list, turned off. We talked about delinquent and turned off.
And
So the,
board action item.
yeah, the bail list.
KG&T.